Alright, hello everybody. It is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon. I apologize for the late start. We just got a late start. Hey, we're here at the Rocket Game Corner, and we're gonna hop down here and take on some Team Rocket members to start off the episode. Actually, do we use Zapdos here? I guess so. Grab this Pokemon power up and give this to Togetic. How many attack Pokemon are down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good deal. Escape. Drowsy coming up next. We'd like to get that on Noctowl and Togetic. The headbutt. Alright, we can't put Drowsy to sleep. It's got insomnia. We missed our fly. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, we swap from Machop over to Pidgeotto. I don't know if we'll see Pidgeotto evolve today. We might in the second episode. We're definitely not in the first. We'll just keep an eye out. See how far we get. Very nice. Alright, we need to go down a floor. A bunch more speed again. This one's using Shockwave. Coughing. Coughing will go to Togetic. Very nice. Grimer's gonna go to Noctowl. Perfect. Zubat, we'll go back to Zapdos. Pidgeotto up for these next 2 Machops. And then the rest of the attack stuff that we fight is just the Ekans at the Ekans and the Arbok at the very end. Very nice. Hum-da-dum-da-dum. Alright, and then we're gonna swap in Noctowl and Togetic. Oh, good critical hit. Alright, next fight starts with a coughing, so we're gonna let Togetic get that defense still. Black sunglasses. Psychic Blast. There we go. Zubat. Let's go to Zapdos. Very nice. Alright, we got the lift key. Oops. Get rid of this Moonstone. Again is the name of the game. Easy enough for Zapdos to knock through. next fight, we want to start off with Noctowl. Now, I know we're not using Masquerain much in here, but Masquerain will get a bunch of experience fighting channelers at the Pokemon Tower after this. So I'm not too worried about it falling a little bit behind. Too bad Nightmare is not a TM in this gym, so we can't teach Nightmare to Noctowl as well. Alright, let's go up. Good job on these hypnosises, Noctowl. Was really getting some good work done. Alright, let's go heal. Before we go down and take on the last few fights. Alright, we get a calcium here. We're gonna give this to Masquerain. Alright, let's Psychic the Sandshrew. Ekans will go to Pidgeotto. Sandslash goes back to Togetic. Gonna get a little bit extra experience compared to everyone else. We get a lot of defense stats here. Defense, special defense stats. We're gonna make this Togetic chonky. Very nice. Back to Pidgeotto. Alright. This is the fight where Giovanni's got a bunch of defense. So we'll start off with Togetic to take out the defense pokes. And we'll see if Noctowl and Masquerain can take out the Kangaskhan. That's fine, that's not going to help you with our psychic attacks. Let's go to Noctowl. See about putting it to sleep. Okay, so fake us out for a bunch of damage. Bite us for a little bit. We missed the hypnosis. Okay, the Mega Punch is going to do a lot, though. Now we'll heal back with a Dream Eater. It's going to sleep for at least one turn. Critical hit. Oh, you're not supposed to wake up. Alright, one turn of required sleep. Oh, stop that! Yeah, with the two tail whips, that's gonna... It's definitely gonna do an, Noctowl. Probably should have just swapped it to Masquerain so we made sure we got the experience. Because the two stats that we went on Noctowl, which are HP and special defense, are not very plentiful. Means we're probably going to be getting a bunch of other EVs on it, but is what it is, I guess. Oh, we can fly. Alright, so beat up on our rival. Nice. Our Pidgeotto is so much better. Growlithe is coming out next. We're going to keep Pidgeotto out. Oh, got the burn. See, it's going to survive just because of that. Just because that also drops our attack stat. Alright, defense here. Let's go... We need some experience on Noctowl. Let's do Noctowl here. Kadabra. Kinesis does not affect our shockwaves. Tortle here. I'd like to get this on both Togetic and Noctowl. Heck should do it. Alright, we don't need to go heal. It's just Pidgeot who's hurt, and we're not going to use it in any of these next fights. I'm going to get some more experience on Noctowl, though. So we'll get to the healing point by the time we're ready, or before we need to use Pidgeotto again, so I'm not, like I said, I'm not worried about Pidgeotto. Nice. Excellent. Alright, let's use the other two until they get up a level. And then we'll swap back to Noctowl if we want to. Because I could just let Masquerain and Noctowl take him on. Zapdos has been pretty good special attack-wise from the grass training we did with it outside of Cerulean. Very nice. Let's let Noctowl take on this Haunter. This is the Hypnosis. There, see, fully healed. Good job, Noctowl. Very nice. Alright, let's use Zapdos for a bit. Shockwave. Alright, we'll swap up Masquerain here for this final fight. Alright, and then we want Togetic to take on the Marowak. Let's go ahead and yawn it. Good special defense drop. Safeguard. We're gonna pass. Alright, let's get Pidgeotto in on this next fight. Ow. Nice. Okay. Let's get Togetic up. Oop, not fly. Drowsy. Disabled my ancient power. What a butt. Alright, let's go to Zapdos for the rest of this fight. Man, I'm yawning a lot for some reason. Okay, Mr. Fuji. Alright, let's go get the vitamins in Silphco. Get all those hidden ones. I'm pretty sure I got them all memorized by this point, but it's always nice just to double check. Alright, up to the 5th floor to get the card key. See if we can avoid this guy with the Arbok. But he often gets us. What a butt. That's not very nice, is it? Got an antidote in here. Give this protein to Pidgeotto. Get the zinc. I don't need the calcium. The iron will be nice just to sell. As well as the nugget. Care for bulk up. I just want the zinc. I don't need this calcium, but again, it would just be nice to sell. There's a bot in the chat. Don't know when it came in. Turn around. Alright, and I'm not gonna fight this other guy to get the last protein here. We'll take what we can get. Really, the zincs were the most important thing. Doing stuff a little out of order from how we usually do it, but that's okay. Alright. By 8 sinks. Which we can use. So we can use 3 here. And the other 5 will all go to Togetic. Okay. Spent all our money again. We still need to buy a Thunderbolt, but we'll just have to work that money back up. We want to get return here for Pidgeotto. What else are you learning? Oh, we're teaching you Mirror Move. Okay. We're gonna put a quick attack. Poliwag. Probably just swap return up because it's just going to do more damage for Pidgeotto than Wing Attack is. I mean, that is when it comes to neutral damage, at least. Still want to keep getting this special defense EVs on both of these Pokemon. On Noctowl and Togetic. Alright, keep it going. Good job. With as fast as Pidgeotto and Togetic are getting up, because they're the only ones getting defense for Togetic and attack for Pidgeotto, everyone else is kind of lagging behind a little bit. Very nice. Togetic's been doing a lot better since we had Psychic for it. I probably should do that the other way. Oh, it doesn't matter. We have Giga Drain. We'll use Masquerain and Togetic in this next fight. Or not Togetic, Noctowl, I mean. Missed 2 Hypnosis, not good. Alright, play the Poke Flute. Snorlax wakes up. I'm gonna swap the Masquerain. We're both sleeping. He's snoring though. Oh, he's already asleep. What am I doing? What am I doing? Wake up this turn. Ah, butts. Back to sleep, buddy. Not a hard fight. does just take a bit. Because Noctowl doesn't deal a whole lot of damage. Alright, let's get that item finder. We're going to give these leftovers to Noctowl, since we're going to use Noctowl in the next fight. We'll start out with Masquerain just to get the Intimidate drop on this Snorlax. Snorlax is a girl. I cannot attract this Snorlax. Did a little bit of damage. Oh, the ice is not going to do a lot, is it? Aerial Ace is probably going to be our best bet. But he's just going to keep going to sleep. Okay, there he did. Good deal, good deal. Let's get these other leftovers. We're going to give these to Togetic. What other berries do I have? We'll give a Chesto Berry to Masquerain and a Pecha Berry to Pidgeotto. Get a bunch of experience for Pidgeotto here. Pidgeotto and Togetic. For some reason, my Togetic just disappeared out of my tracker. There it is. That was weird. it says Feather Dance. Probably can get some more defense on somebody else. Oh, come on now. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Guess it's okay. I wanted to hypnosis it. But we can't seem to do that, so we'll just swap to Zapdos. Man, poisons. Take on this last trainer before we go heal. Okay, we are at about a break time, so we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with another episode, so just hang on, and we'll be back in just a sec.